hoop, hula hoop.
Choose your hero.
That's okay. We just wanted a good fighting core, right?
Yep.
Because we know the Tinker is going to carry late game.
Let's kind of scat out if they have any stacks for the Gyrocopter. He wants to see what the Ogre is doing, because the Ogre is actually playing a very defensive support in the bottom lane. He's not really zoning out the Beastmaster. He's not really harassing mid, so
Gonna go
figure out what he's up to.
That Maledict is out. Fenrir trapped inside at the moment. 2 points in the battery assault. There's a lot of damage from Kaka. He'll get the kill. He'll probably sacrifice his own life. 6 charges are available. He's trying to deny himself up. Doesn't work, however. The Sada does not allow it. Or Paparazzi, I should say, does not allow it by pumping in the last point of damage. It's still a painful experience for him.
Yep, that Observer Ward does not quite see Lanham, though. He is just out of range of that Observer Ward to the top left.
Oh, here comes Clockwork, the aggressive blink forward. Lam's going to try and do something about it with a decay, but here comes the Cog Trap with the battery assault. It's all connecting into Ori. SCCD, the creep wave turned and attacked him. He grabbed the aggro, so eventually died because the range of the melee is turned on him. Now on bottom lane, Mookie and Faith teaming up together. Poor Beastmaster, a master of nothing apart maybe the Fog of War if you can master this. Salves up, TPs, Young 11, he's going to escape! Newbee, it's like they tied their own shoelaces together and fell over!
Wow, what a juke. That seems so improbable.
Oh, Kaka, goodbye
Kaka.
Kaka. He got so aggressive in there, couldn't cut back out of the... Oh, wait, no! Really? So low in life, Lanham can't reach it, the decay, the range, just too short. KP, get over the river, trying to put out the fire, and he will be back to safety.
You want the Clockwork to be able to kill the Tinker as long as possible. And
God, they're gonna keep doing it again. You wanted it, you got it.
yeah, this is going to be really hard for the Tinker to come back from, I think. Even with the smoke, is just very improbable.
So I wonder why they do try and force it then, because VG Gaming were backing up, they're farming up the Ancients, they're farming up the camps. Now Kaka is going to try and do something about that. He got battery assault, Young 11's got the roar, Cogs are up, there goes your roar out, SCCC's nearby, he's got Sonic Wave, a foul ball, he pinged it out, cleaned the creep wave on the side, but at least there's a try keeping Young 11 alive until the secondary burst. SCCC with a double kill, they'll turn to Ori, why is he here as well? He won't be part of a Paparazzi, you have to clean up, you have to make this work. Right now he just wants faith, but SCC's killing off all of his friends. The friendless VG, they want to fight. Paparazzi's there for stun number brought down. The ultra kill. SCC, welcome back to the upper crust. A neutral creep will deny our faith as well. Man, I love this guy playing Queen of Pain. He's only got 2 points up in flat cannon, but it's that money they need.
At least he got some of the Ancient stack, it looks like.
Oh, Young 11 just walked down into the creep wave. You want to farm it. SCC's TPing into the tier 1 tower. They bling in the homing missiles on him. There is no way Young 11 will escape from this.
Somebody needs to create space for them. Their high ground defense is not even that great. Tinker is like mediocre.
Drop a tombstone deeper in the base.
Yeah, it's
Well, Lasso is up and running and undying. Again, one of these supports that's shy of level 6. Not that his level 6 will help him, but both the supports from VG Gaming are at level 5.
They're about to lose both their T1s too.
Smoke up as a 4-man. They're looking for another target. It's Young 11. He's got the level 1 Necro book completed at the moment. Talon's taking a decent amount of damage. Rocket, it gets the vision. Young 11, lock him in, kill him off. Not even going to use the cogs because that would restrict Newbee's movement. Mookie arrives, but it's Kaka who takes the kill. Heavy amounts of money flooding in to bring in the S and Y. But there's Diffusal, there's BTs at the same time. 16-11, mark the official time in the clock. Until KP kills the Paparazzi, which is about to happen. Blink Lasso, SCCC commits the magical damage. Everything's coming up, Newbee.
They just bought the Diffusal Blade though. It's okay, you don't really need to do the damage, you don't really need to survive, because if you die and they have to throw everything at you, these guys are going to get big.
It always feels hard when there's four heroes inside the pit from Newbee. They're trying to kill off Roshan before VG can respond. Faith was doing the deboarding, reveals people are coming in. The Roar is on the Ogre. Flamebreak tries to create space. Damn, that Ogre is tanky. Roshan's not dying fast enough. The Mars Machines are down. KP keeps the Firefly down, and now maybe with the call down, it's all down. VG losing so much but at the same time, they still haven't done the objective. Roshan did so much work for VG. All this early damage, Paparazzi can now capitalize, killing off Mugi. He's down for 51 seconds, and now it's up to Newbee to defend the Roshan. They put so many resources into this, it's not working. The Tinker just TP's back, and now they even find KP. The TP won't be in time. The mana burn damage, the fact that Tinker could come onto the Hawk, it allows VG Gaming to get more and more. SEC's in the neighborhood. Does he jump? Roshan, 200 HP. Faith comes in. The Sentry Ward's down. Roshan's down. He looks for the snatch. It won't happen. SECD, where is that damage? Doesn't have Sonic Wave. Only has Scream. Lanamin's low, but now he has to blink away. The Master Machines were doing too much damage. Clockwork misses the hook shot. The urn charge may be enough to kill off Lanham. He's got Soul Rip. In 2 seconds time, he decays to get the life, and it will be enough to allow him to survive the urn, and VG Gaming get away with multiple murders. He's 100 gold away from getting a Blink Dagger. They're going to get that initiation. Lincoln Sphere is at least done on the Queen of Pain. But the momentum for a Quap is lost. They smoke up, Lanham, hook shot onto him, they need to bring him down. TP's coming in from SCCC, and the lasso, KP trying to drag him into more. Right now, the paralyzing cast making it difficult for Newbee to move around, but the cooldown's done some difficult work. The Paparazzi, the time lapse, he bails out of it. So it's a 2-for-2 trade-off. There's support and cause. Going down for Newbee, just the supports for VG, and we'll see what the cause left can do. Young 11, he's low on life, but here comes the Tinker, back to the front lines, with the rockets, with the laser. Mugi can't hit anything right now, and the negative armor is really hurting him. They're basically like paper. Kaka back behind the tower with SCCC, but Mugi, he needs some distance. The rockets on the Paparazzi is cancelling off the chase, but Mugi, he finally got rid of the bug, down to 19 HP. He's in the fog of war. Paparazzi doesn't know where to go. He'll run the opposite direction, checking the trees. And Newbee should count their lucky stars to get add that with as little casualties as they did.
You had this Clockwork who was so strong relative to the Tinker, and now he's like really far behind. He can't catch with the Tinker. You want the Clockwork to be able to match the Tinker in items, because he's always going to be an item ahead, I would say, because the Tinker...
Oh, the wraparound, hook shot, they find the target. It was meant to be. The Weaver in through the rear, but now it's all Newbee. They push forward. VG can't escape the bunny underneath their own tombstone. At least Ori with the lasers causing a couple of problems, but the tombstone's down. Fenrir triggers the ulti, but he cannot channel it forever. He'll end up ticking down to the flame break. 3 euros lost from VG. Kaka will pop to the Maledict that was there from Fenrir. But KP running the perfect line, finding Paparazzi. This 10% spell lifesteal.
Oh, that's because the movement speed talent is useless.
Yeah. But it's easier for him to survive. Newbee about to be hunted by VG. The Hawk is watching SCC very closely. It sees everybody, and Newbee, they have no idea. VG have done the old wraparound. The Trojan horse, jump forward. The roar is onto KP. Faith, he tanks up a hell of a lot, and the cooldown for Mugi is quite good. And Paparazzi, no, he can't time-lapse in time. Kaka will miss the hook shot. But it may not matter. VG Gaming, how did they lose this fight? They had the vision, they had the high ground. Like right now, they just got Anakin'd.
That call down was perfectly placed from Mugi. Oh my god, did he put a lot of damage to that fight.
I want to see this again, that fight again, please. Roshan's done, and here we go. And you showcase both of your supports in the first phase as well, so there's no way just to get like a hard disable out of your support.
And he gets hard, or his tombstone gets hard countered by the gyro.
Yeah. That's why he went for a second one. Oh, here we go. The lasso once more. Oh, Tinker, he tried to be clever and BT into the tree line. The hook shot, little bit of troubles from Kaka.
He's also a very good way. You can just throw your lies at the Tinker.
Oh, look at this time. This time they have the damage. Oh, do they? Do they? No, they're coming over. Roshan's not dead yet. He's at 2k life. Lanham triggers the ulti. They got the Hex out. Finish Roshan. Young 11 just jumped into the middle. And actually, he doesn't get the Aegis the Immortal. He'll die instantly. The Refresher Shard's left behind. New VG Gaming, they committed so deep into the Newbee lines. It's just not enough work. They lose 2. Can someone go back and pick up the Refresher Shard? Mugi, yeah, hey, yeah, you go.
Well, the thing is the mid lane's open, so that just leaves open so many things. Like you can just walk up the hill, and if it's daytime, it's a lot easier. Now it's about to be daytime in just 5 seconds time, and they can easily see the Tinker.
KP, hexed up over on him, quickly lays it. Has the BKB coming on the courier, that's delayed, but then again they get the Blink Lasso. A nice target, feared up, there was nothing Fenrir could really do about it. The top range rack, SDCC is focusing on him. Remember, he's still got the Aegis Immortal and cheese in the backpack. At the same time, you're running double cheese. Die back on Fenrir. A support life is not a happy one. SCCC, quick blink out. There's your hexes once again. It's onto the Batrider. KP not in a great position. If they can keep that chain hex going, Kaka and KP in trouble. The cooldown's there, but SCCC, he goes in. He's already got the triple kill. Time lapse will make him work harder for it. He just wants the Sonic Wave, and well, okay, won't happen. Blink Scream, ultra kill up. Paparazzi's back inside the base, but GG is called. Newbee claimed game 1. It took 40 minutes. You have 33k net worth advantage.
Just rampage Paparazzi. He deserved it.
Refuses to straight out right.
He deserved it.
No time whatsoever left for Newbee.
Templar Assassin.
TA instead. I really feel like Phoenix in particular hard counters the TA though.
Still no first blood.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
In.
This may be the longest game since we
Well,
since first blood.
If Lifesteal were showing up top, they're not scared of any first blood.
You had to say it. You had to say it. Kaka, he's got Crush available. VG are perfectly splitting up for this one. Stick charges, holds the Crush and pops to the Caustic Finale and attack from Ori. Faith could not get there in time to help. Thanks, Ben. He hasn't burnt it just yet, but he can get that 5th level.
So the slower this game goes, the more greedy Abba can get too. Like sometimes you'll see what, like Vlad's Solar
bottom lane.
Fight.
Ori, he's TPing. He actually already came in. A perfect dive on Zabuki. He'll get the call down. Up and SCCC will jump in land again with the dodge into the Sandstorm, saving Young 11. The Nova was enough to force the TA back, and Ori can just take a very sweet and simple double kill. They're going after Paparazzi. SCC got his blink, so Kaka goes up high, try and do the cutoff. KP will move over too. Paparazzi reveals himself. DD's got half duration left on it. They have to slow him down. The curse will help. The Mel strike. Paparazzi will rage, but the damage is too much and he knows it. Run to the side, but down he will fall. And Newbee pick up their 2nd kill of the game. KP, they got so much vision up here. Paparazzi and Young 11. Young 11's the back lines. Kaka wants to surge forward. You have the supernova of Young 11 ready to pop, but then more rotations. Ori and Lanham, they come in. Lyman caught in the back lines. Icarus dive down. Ori goes for the jump. It's onto the Templar Assassin. Kaka waiting it up. Now he'll put on the miss. The amplification is there. Burrow strike. Tries to create space. The Centaurs coming out from the camp. They're going to stun up. Even the SK. They don't have enough mana. The call down is huge from Moogie. 3 heroes lost. Young 11 wants to run out this one. They got a homing missile available. That's only level 2. He will survive. 17-1 charges as well, but again, Newbee, a good fight. They do lose the TA, but they'll claim the tier 2 tower on top.
Yeah, that's really important to start breaking the refractions so that Storm can do a lot of damage. But this Stomp actually does so much for them right there. Like, it looked like it was actually going pretty well for VG at the start of the fight.
We're back live. KP did not have the borrowed time available.
Doesn't matter.
It was on cooldown
tower.
for 10 seconds. Radiant is scanning, expecting a gank to come from the north, but doesn't ping, so they can think about the rest of it, and they do smoke up. The first reveal of that Blink Dagger. Kaka and SCCC need to work perfectly together, and there it is. Blink, crush, and boom! Got him. SCCC will be cursed up. There's no real follow-up to any of this until the epicenter arrives. The life is still enough for Newbee to survive. They turn to Paparazzi. Ori needs to do some work, jumping in, but he's taking too much damage from the tower. A jump away. The miss is just too much. Miss uphill, but it won't matter. SCCC, well played. Triple kill for him, and the run begins once more. He's 6-1-2. Will take the mid-tier 1 tower.
And they just needed to wait until Abba was up again. So the way that fight went, VG's game plan was, after the Phoenix died, they wanted a Winter's Curse of TA, get all his refraction charges off. After that, they Epicenter in and Burrow Strike. Yeah, and he has Bloodlust, and he has Amplify, and he has the, or Curse of Haze, and he has the
Kaka.
Curse of Avernus.
Kaka, blink, crush, amplifications up on Paparazzi. His Infest on cooldown 2 seconds, and it's actually a bait! The epicenter is down, the damage is good. Slaughter will die, Paparazzi does his TP out. Same with Lanham, they both want to get out of here, and everyone bails. One more attack won't be enough to kill off the Phoenix. The Shrine will be triggered. They'll get some life back. Young 11 wants to help out with that Sun Ray, burning through defensive reaction charges on the Templar Assassin. He needs more life. Hides inside the melt. Now hits into Lanham. We're back in again with the Rocket Barrage. Ori dies for a second time. There's a downside about his low death timer. It means he can just come back and die again. Young 11's on the run. Homing missiles right behind him. Moogie already has the damage. The homing missile will never be able to connect. And Newbee, 3 heroes down. You're down to 6 Bloodstone charges on the Storm Spirit. And Roshan is available for the picking once Slaughter is back for the mist in 6 seconds.
Worth is 18,000 versus the highest on VG is 12,000. And that's not even the stores, that's the life stealer. So we're talking about like a 50%. 150% net worth of the life stealer right now. Just winning that one fight in mid, I think, is worth the Abbott pick alone for them. And not to mention the fact that he's just been pressuring the life stealer most of the game now. No. He's just going to be sticking in the life stealer the whole time. He's
got the halberd to cancel him.
Just run into the life stealer. Who cares?
Well, here we go from another jump. Fire strike onto Kaka. A lot of damage. 4-star down. That curse is nice. A lot of damage into Moogie. Newbee had no other choice but to kill their teammate. Another jump forward. The stun! The crush! He got him mid-dive! SCC can just stand up in his BKB. Remember, you have that Aegis Immortal. A quick melt strike. Nowhere to hide. The sentry ward is down. There's no invis. Ori comes in, trying to pull the Templar Assassin back in the fight. Remember, you've still got the Aegis Immortal and KP. He pops the borrowed time plus the blade mail. No one from VG wants to fight him. And the question is, does TA want to... Okay, no, she's gone. She's gone. KP, you're dead. You are the expendable.
One thing that is very troublesome about playing...
He lost his gem.
Oh, no, that's...
I'm surprised she didn't even try and pass that on to the TA so she could escape with it. They just let that go with a bad fight. This is, oh boy.
Scotty's a little interesting here. I think,
it seems to be a really good way to just continuously kite the life stealer, who's already pretty well shut down. TA, jump forward, Cold Embrace, going to protect Lanham for the moment. Kaka amplifies him up, and he'll have a little bit of movement, but then the call down, no, it doesn't actually clip him on the edge. Nothing else is going to be there. Homing missile will connect to Fenrir. Moogie still drastically moving forward. Supernova is down the ground. They don't know who to go on. In fact, Moogie with the split attack. He's doing so much work, but not enough. Young 11 still got the Nova roll. Moogie's done it. He gets the cheese. The life is back up once more. Faith will have to dive the burst strike through. Maybe not 17 more chances. He'll still tick down. Newbee, they've lost 3. They've lost their big damage dealer. KP's on the run. At least he'll have blade mail up in 1 second time. If he can complete the TP, no, he can't. The burst strike will connect. KP will fall, and VG Gaming get the fight they wanted. Almost the perfect time. Roshan's in 1 minute. That would have been the perfect icing on the cake.
Really, really painful for them that they don't have other items on him. He's not super high of net worth, so he can't just like pick whatever he wants on like this. Blade Mail, I would say it's like done.
Here we go again.
Very, very little for him.
VG's gripping around Roshan. He's not up just yet. So they look for the kill over on Faith. Nice pull, doesn't land to get the stun off. So Young 11
now
gives him a dose of skin cancer with that Sunray.
Ori's like almost back to as many charges that he started off with. He's not that big of a threat right now, so like he can't actually, like if he walks in, they're just gonna pop his ult and then back off. So he can't actually feel that safe in the fight now.
Oh, VG still want to fight. The remnants on the hill. Infest ready. Ori wants to jump forward. Fire strike. Not going to hit the money. In fact, SK's already down. Long time death. Nori burned a lot of mana to get in that close. KP wants to keep the run going. Abaddon. Oh, yeah, borrowed time does get triggered, so Fenrir's curse also on cooldown, but a bulk in space to blink away. And now Kaka up to the high ground. Nova is down. They need to kill this off Newbee if they want to take the fight. KP, they've got it down. The Phoenix will pop, and Paparazzi now going to be careful. Ori able to jump himself fast enough away from SCCC with that high physical damage. He was ready to kill him off. Paparazzi needs to move out. KP's Spinner Blast won't bounce over to him. It's just Paparazzi kited out. They know they can kill him. They just have to do it smart. Fenrir, quick blink, moves away from the aggressive TA. But 3 heroes down for VG Gaming. None of them have buyback. Roshan has just spawned up.
Barely misses on the TA from the Sand King, and then they have to use a Winter's Curse prematurely, but at least it gets the borrowed time, and then the egg was pretty close to surviving, but they weren't able to coordinate the...
We'll come back live. Newbee, they've taken Roshan. Cheese is on the gyrocopter. Aegis is on the TA, and Refresher Shard is currently on KP. All 3 of those heroes being the front liners, bringing down the melee rack. So VG Gaming, they're going to lose their mid.
The mistake earlier where they 5-man clumped up for a Winter's Curse. So he knows he just needs to stand away from TA.
Did they learn from that? Was the mid fight, right?
Yeah, that was the mid
So
fight.
you're going for? There's a couple of moments where the
Oh, he's not actually close enough. This could be a disaster.
VG, they just jump forward. They look for the target, a Templar Assassin, but BKBs are off. They're trying to back up away from the Supernova once more. KP, as the borrowed time, doesn't expend it. In fact, they turn around. A defensive fuel center from the SK. He was hit up by that Bloodthorn. The crush, it connects, but there's your curse. It's on to KP, but while the borrowed time is triggered, the call down. Moogie's positioning. He plays pods onto the wire, but there's no follow through here from VG Gaming. The Storm can achieve nothing. Paparazzi's on the run, but slows down, orking it up. Fire is gone. Moogie will have the triple kill. They will claim top ranked. Buyback is there from the Life Sealer, but it feels like resistance is futile. VG Gaming, they are getting tier 4. Newbee want to end this now and take a commanding 2-0 victory in the grand final. Maybe Storm can do something about it. He's got a passenger. It's the Life Stealer, but they call it. They call GG. The buyback was in vain. They understood it. And this is Newbee. Win out 2 games so far, but it's a best of 5. It's not done yet.
Fenrir still almost made it so they had a chance in the last fight. He cursed up the Avernus, and then he wanted the TA to attack the Avernus.
Oh,
So they pick up the
Called
Legions.
it.
I mean, you
on
called
the
it.
wrong team, but
No, I called it. You guys
take it.
misheard. I said
Yeah,
Newbee.
no,
Clearly, I said
I'm
Newbee.
pretty
I
sure you
said
did.
clearly
Yeah.
said KP
Yeah.
Legion Commander would be excellent.
Yeah. Legion, who won't fight until she's got 6. Puck, who has got some damage, but it's all about outplaying in the mid. And then the PL, who doesn't want to fight until you have Diffuser, before you have like these earlier items. So is this actually just VG Gaming? Well, they're actually going to try and, okay. Well, you know how I said they could just be a little bit more passive? They really want to fight this one. Kaka with a double Burrow Strike, and overwhelming odds boost up here from KP, gives them that damage. And Young 11 will fall. And their laning phase was meant to be a little bit safer. And can start to add that pressure to bottom lane, makes that Sentry Ward pay off instantly.
And now that it's slightly easier to
They're
kill.
actually going again up on top lane. Kaka's thinking about it. SB's charging all the way up from the low side, but with the Burrow Strike forward, they're baiting Kaka into this fight. KP still only has overwhelming odds, and it's on cooldown for 3 more seconds. Kaka getting hit with the waveform forward. Kaka will fall. Paparazzi will come back in range of the wave, but a level 1 overwhelming odds does a lot of damage. But okay, maybe with the movement speed, no. Low for Ori, but he's fine. Blink is still available.
But no salve.
Just flew in? No, actually, yeah, it's in his stash. It didn't come on the courier for him.
Yep, SCC should. I mean, he can win the lane for the next, like, I would say 30 seconds to a minute after that.
Oh, goodbye, Darkseer. He thought he was away. But Moogie will take the kill. Kaka being charged up on top. The overwhelming odds. That's a lot of damage. Kaka still has the Burrow Strike available. Will go through too. They want to kill off Paparazzi. KP doesn't really have much more to find with him. Once again, Kaka is the primary target, but the damage! Oh, there it is! The decay. It reaches from Lanham. Meanwhile, KP tracks down Fenrir. So a 1-for-1 trade-off on that top lane. Here comes Kaka, waveform. He doesn't go for the Burrow Strike out of the tower. They needed to hit Paparazzi before that happened.
Even so, it's not a kill. They're just trying to harass him now. They know he's out of regen, and they know he has the belt of strain.
Here's the SB charge going after Moogie. Oh, it's just too easy to dodge. When you got that doppelganger, so many illusions. Which one's the real one? Fates had time, TP in, Sonic Wave, and Scream connects onto Moogie. Ori making the quap work. Fenrir, however, is caught on the wrong side of the tracks, but he's got charge available. Moved up to 3.2k. Got the treads coming, well, sometime on the courier, and they're going to be building into a blink dagger, but it's the rotation north. Kaka and KP already here. Fenrir is trying to wrap around the back. Charges forward. Kaka has a Burrow Strike. Needs to create some space with it. Looking to get both Fenrir and Paparazzi. Can't get him just yet. Already KP's down, but the Dream Call. It catches 4 heroes, but they don't have enough follow-up to this. Maybe Kaka with this level 1 Sandstorm. No, he doesn't. Needs the Burrow Strike. The stun and the damage from it is that SCC has to orb away. The Burrow Strike will catch out too. So VG, they do bring 4 heroes towards the top. Here's the Agi buff up. Darkseer is finally coming down, but
it's going to need a lot of HP, though. There's a lot of AoE damage that he just can't avoid. You can't avoid Ion Shell.
Moogie's being charged.
Scream is really hard to
Fenrir
avoid.
is coming in. Not a quick reaction, however. Doppelganger not getting Moogie out. He'll hold it for now. Starts his TP. Fenrir. Well, where's that bash? The back from Young 11 will be there. Newbee will fall. The tower denied up by Morphling as well. He's close 200 gold and he has it.
Legion Commander is also pretty close. His Observer Ward on the top side is paying huge dividends for Vici as...
Yeah, they just sentry and get rid of it now. No, charge connects in from Fenrir into the Nether Strike. Karka able to Burrow Strike and cancel it. A quick surge, but remember Karka still got Sandstorm and he'll dodge it once more. A quick Observer Ward, that got pinged. That was a little too obvious on the run out. He turns, Burrow Strike in 1 second time. KP's moving over. SEC also here. Tombstone will drop. KP was starting to focus on that, but with the Dream Call and the duel, they'll pick up two. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 21-04 on the Legion Commander. The Tombstone mopped up. And we get our first +10 of the game into KP.
You get Manta, BKBs.
Maybe Manta to break free of the
silence.
silence.
Way better.
Oh, Paparazzi's nearby. It's a smoke gang from Newbee. They want to initiate. KP's got Blink Dagger, and here you go. Blink, silence. It's time to duel. But they need a little bit more damage to get the kill before the duel wears off, and they don't do that, but it kills the kill.
Well, he felt a little bit safe because of that Observer Ward, a little bit to the left of that South Shrine.
He had it to start with. Right now, he hasn't bought any of it yet, but the Pipe of Insights and the Quick Buy. He's got 2.7k gold. So if he wants to go Blink Dagger, if he wants to go anything, choice is there. Fantastic vision, but the Phasian into the door on the Spirit Breaker. Tombstone will come down, but they cannot get enough damage in life into him. The damage is enough, so is the Sonic Wave. Return kill into KP. TP out for Fate, unsuccessful. Adaptive Strike cancelling off that TP. But everybody else from Newbee is leaving. Karka also not involved. He was trying to get his Blink Dagger on bottom lane. That mid tower trying to work with Lanham, the Undying in the trees. Ori also sitting in the trees. Tier 1 tower is low, no fortification. So SEC, all he can do is try and deny the tower. Won't happen. Dream Call is out. Support's coming in. Karka channels the Epis out. The Burrow Strike is nice, but the damage onto the Darkseer is not enough. You got the pipe off, but then again, maybe it will be enough when they come in with the Overwhelming Odds. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Faith needs a little bit more, but he's trapped in the river with all of his enemies. Karka, Burrow Strikes up. 17 one-charges available. Gets charged in and will actually die. VG Gaming, they're picking off Newbee one by one, as that's the order. Newbee came into the fight and has seen the Newbee rotations to the north every single time and allowing VG to understand when they want to fight. Right now, their tier 2 tower's been brought down. Mugi will be in this fight, considering he's the one attacking the tower. Charge forward from Fenrir. Phase Shift going to dodge a quick silence follow-up, and the Dream Coil. Orb Ignite. Decent amount of damage into VG, but not enough to scare him. Young 11 wants to move in, triggers off his pipe, runs forward, stunned up by Fate. He wants to get away to the Bloodlust, giving him that movement speed, and the epicenter in through the rear. Karka can't decide where he wants to go, just wailing the claws into the air. Mugi thinks about this fight, but all he can do is doppelganger away. They've lost KP. VG continue to ravage forward. The Tombstone was their friend. Mugi, oh boy! That's not even E-Blade pop yet, but Paparazzi bringing down Mugi, claiming 2 out of this fight. He's had it multiple times in this series, but in this game, it's only when they basically catch VG Gaming with their pants down that it seems to work. SEC's trying to go for a solo kill over on Young 11, gets the silence out, orbs as well. Dream Call will cancel any kind of TP attempt. That's why Young 11's holding on to it for the moment, and SEC's just playing with him. Okay, there goes your Dream Call, but they knew it because Karka was coming in through the side, and overwhelming numbers will secure Legion Commander now her 3rd duel of the game. Scan in front of the pit when they have an Observer Ward down, and now actually getting dewatered by VG. They scanned in front of Roshan, even though they knew exactly where VG was. Maybe that's what they were looking for. They're looking for the Observe Ward. KP will get rid of it. Young 11 as well as Ori. Gonna back him back up. The silence is there. Couple of stick charges won't save him. The Orchid Pop is guaranteed, and Dream Call from STCC was not enough to dissuade them, and they're going in. No Dream Call available. KP is down. Epicenter still on cooldown for the moment. A Burrow Strike is causing problems for Lanham, who puts out an Observe Ward. That's a little obvious, however. Well, charge forward. They're looking for the fight. Fate's going to get a multicast stun over on the Fenrir. Epicenter. It's, well, okay, still on cooldown. 1 after 1. Now it's Newbee who fall.
It buys time for the LC, but still doesn't really seem worth it for them. This Orchid, you know, already used twice 2 kills.
SEC really wants this, but he's right on top of an Observer Ward. He doesn't know it. They wait for him up. He'll blink himself away, and they go for the other target. After Faith, it's the supports the VG are hunting, not the hard-to-kill Puck. But with the Sentry Ward down, I think they just caught a glimpse of the Obs. And Puck keeps a close tab on Roshan. The upside of Illusion. of Illusionary Orb. Charge, top lane, KP. He needs to help him out pretty quickly here. They're underneath the tier 1 tower, SEC. Of course he doesn't get any help. KP waits in the tree lines, Flame Miles available, Morphling, waveforms in, Karka looking for that Burrow strike. He goes the other direction. Puck is already down, tries to hide in the sandstorm. I say try, succeeds. There's 5 of them there, and they can't pull him out of it until they charge and back. Burrow strike in 1 second time. The one charges, he burns them, but it's just too much damage from Paparazzi. They find the kill. As KP hides in the trees. But VG will now go Roshan.
He dodged the first. He dodged the Spirit Breaker stun, and
the duel is up on top. The damage out. It's going to be enough. Just in time to be a winner. TP out, and the Orchid will pop the Legion Commander. Roshan is still going down. They're using Undying to tank up Roshan. Puck still on the sidelines for another 30 seconds. The Dire scan to ensure no one's coming up. Without the buyback from Puck, this ain't happening.
Okay, well now VG have the stronger team fight because Morphling's massive. They have stronger pickoff because Morphling's massive, and they have the better late game. There is no way that they can take this fight at the T2. Maybe up to T3, but
yeah, they're not even trying.
He still has Aegis and BKB, man.
Oh, Paparazzi. Decent amount of damage to SCCC, and he's trapped. You'll set her up. 1 charge is available. Blink Dagger is not, however. Phase shift, wait the timeout, and they bring him down. A huge kill. Luki's Illusions come to the front line to try and stall it out. Now the top lane and the bottom lane is pushing in favor of Newbee. So this is their one advantage at this moment. So all they have to do is keep VG at bay. Push them away. Karka will Burrow strike. The multicast is unbelievable onto Paparazzi. Got a lot of mana burn time. Charge, pushing them back with the silence. The buyback in from SECC. He got almost everybody inside that Dream Call. They're gonna get stunned up. Both Lanham as well as Young 11. And then 4 heroes alive for VG on the run. Blink Burrow available for Karka. Where's the target? It's the dual target. They move forward onto Ori. Ori evaporates in a mana burn storm. Lanham and SCCC can just continue the battle a little bit further to the south. It's, yep, there we go. Taken care of, and further in with the epicenter. Bring him down, bring him down. It still only counts as 4. Morphling will go down, and Newbee, they make a beeline for the mid lane. And then he burns the BKB to escape and still dies. Now, Queen of Pain as well as Morphling, they have buybacks available. Fenrir gonna charge himself forward with a Shadow Blade. Morphling does the buyback, so they get him to expend the money. They don't take a tier 3 tower, however. Actually able to get this as opposed to like, well, what do I want, 420?
Okay.
Like that was the trade-off before. Now, it's so much better for these high maneuverable players to just get pickoffs. Lanham caught napping, instantly silenced. I don't know if you really want to complete that TP, Paparazzi. The Tombstone is down for the moment. Fenrir charges through, but ships him the knife. They don't want to pass each other. Young 11 cannot move in closer. Faith is keeping control from the back lines, and more support's coming in. The Dream Call is on Paparazzi, but the BKB will save him, and the E-Blade pop will allow him to get a revenge kill into Faith, but the BKB is wearing off pretty soon. Burrow strike forward. Karka controls him. The duel is up. The man actually backing him up onto the high ground. At least it's time to turn around with the Sonic Wave, but no! 2 gone. KP will pop to the Sonic Wave. Illusionary Orb thinking about going back in, but Paparazzi, all he wanted to do was live. And VG, the rest of the team was able to allow that to happen.
I think they thought that it was a good idea because his BKB was down, but it's still right outside their T3. Great vacuum coming out.
A lot of VG arriving, and then new items will start to arrive. Karka, this time it's his turn to get caught napping. Revenge is a dish best served. Well, if you can actually serve it. Karka, Burrow strike down. Spirit Breaker's losing mana. The multicast stuns won't be there, but lands it forward, and SDCC rifting and Dagoning almost at exactly the same time gives such a huge amount of pop damage as a level 4 Dagon with that rift. Rightly so when his buyback is still on cooldown for another 3 minutes. The Newbee are inside the pit. This time there's only 2. Well, technically, there's a lot of Moogie, but there's only 2 in the pit. So I feel happy with this. Lanham caught with the Dream Call. Tombstone's down as quickly as he possibly can before he runs out of mana. Ori looking for his target, back into a 2-man wall. Caught out the SK as well as PL, so a couple of illusions. But with the overwhelming odds, Lanham continuously stunned up, just runs forward with this Undying ultimate up. Now SEC will finally put him down. Has that burst damage, but it's trade-off after trade-off around the pit. Playing from both sides, the Tombstone will drop to the PL Illusions, and the fight is still on. Watch that puck, watch the birdie. Illusionary Orb up a little bit further.
There's no BKBs on VG's side, and they still have the epicenter up on the side of
That's
Newbee.
where they link his paparazzi. They're going to send him in. They're going to try and E-blade pop somebody down. Faith's going to be the easier target, but yo, you can't decide. He couldn't see Faith, he lost the vision of it, and Newbee was the best one. Duel is up, the back won't get interrupted much more. There's more Moogie's arriving with the Sonic Wave damage from Ori. It's high, it's good, but they haven't got actually yet. They do get the kill over on KP. Wave out, the stun to SECC. He'll phase shift up, the Blink Dagger. It's going to be a cooldown when he arrives, and he can't get out. Fenrir, the damage was there. The SP will find it, and VG Gaming, they want Roshan. Moogie, he's chasing the backlines, looking for Ori. He'll BKB up. Still the rest of VG trying to complete up Roshan. They want this kill. Ori, they're going to find it. SK will fall, and Ori walks away. Fenrir creates the space for the blink. Agassi model in the meantime was also snatched out by KP. So Dire side, they get the kill on Roshan, but KP has the Agassi model and the cheese. He took the whole kit and caboodle for that buyback. Obviously, he's able to trigger off the Shadow Blade and get a lot closer. SCCC, really good counter push when you've got that range on the Illusionary Orb. Makes it difficult for VG Gaming to get close without... Oh, Fenrir, no. He doesn't want to go in that deep. He's caught the wrong side of the trees. They bail him up. Dust as well. They see him. Burrow strike from Kaka is going to miss. Multicast as well. There's a soul to give Fenrir more life. Kaka hiding in the sandstorm. The tombstone won't help him as he jumps back in again for that pop damage. But Ori, BKBs from Paparazzi and Ori being burned. The Hex is there on the SK. SP's charging back into the fight. Switches the Tiger from the dead SK to the KP. Legion Commander, but the fight continues forward. More and more Moogie, and more Moogie, and more Moogie when Young 11 will take a copy of him as well. They're trying to get rid of the tombstone, able to do it inside the wall. Fenrir, they're the charging into Faith, pushing him back. So much hits. Moogie is still so huge, and so is SECC in the back lines. He picked up Fenrir. Another overwhelming on KP. Wants to continue this fight, but so does VG. They'll bring him down. 92 seconds on the sideline. That's a buyback out from too many heroes who are ending up falling. Keep the fight going, however. There is still more Moogie where he came from. Back through the wall of Young 11. He wants to jump out of this one. Hasn't used a surge yet. Yules have to up towards the air. He just has enough mana to do it, but Moogie keeps the Phantom Rush going. It comes back off cooldown. He'll have the movement speed. No, he actually burnt the Phantom Rush to start with. Now the Lantern's forward. All forward. SCCC, just such high maneuverability on these players. Now bring down 4 of VG. They repel them for the moment.
That crit talent is so good. 30% crit. That's a talent. And crit does transfer to his illusions.
The 2x attack, and he's going to amplify it more once he has the Blood Claw attack. Comes out, that's a big kill. SCCC put down by a quick gank from VG Gaming underneath their own Observer and Sentry.
Octarine will give him a much larger mana pool, as well as he doesn't really need the spell lifesteal so much. I think it's more for the cooldown reduction and the mana pool so that he can just keep dumping spell after spell after spell.
You imagine if he could actually pump off more spells in that last fight. Oh, the jump in! The tool is there! And this time they go on the target we were talking about. Pick off the Undying, and then Moogie moves forward. Fenrir! Woohoo! That's a lot of damage onto him. Young 11's trying to help him out. Both Pipe and Crimson Guard being popped. Fenrir is dying to Moogie. It's taking a little bit too long, however. And this allows Paparazzi to get into the backlines going on Kaka, but there's just so much Moogie. The gems are on the deck. They're looking to pick it back up again. Moogie, he's still got this cheese available, so he wants to fight, and KP's got duel in 21 seconds. That's an interesting smoke from PG. Up on the hill.
It is not illusion.
All right, his orb.
His orb.
His orb, all right?
I got triggered after
That's
about
like, it's like it's ABBA. It's ABBA and orb. ABBA and orb.
There you go.
Here they come. There goes your orb in towards the pit. They are the Dream Coil! Catching 3. Instant Crimson Guards are up. They start spamming out the illusions to get rid of that mana. Backlash, but no! Fenrir! The trouble is out with the epicenter! Lacquer it all on base! Shift dodges, or at least doppelganger dodges the Sonic Wave! Trouble in VG land! 3 heroes down! All they got in return was the SK! Huge plays right now from Newbee. They're after Young 11 and they got him. But maybe again more. Paparazzi, he's on the run with the waveform. 4 heroes down from VG.
That is...
Newbee can go for Roshan and just capitalize at the moment.
Oh my goodness. It was also so far out of the pit. It was like almost, it was like around the rune area. That's how far Roshan was.
Oh, time to get tilted. Tier 3 towers. Newbee They bring down the mid. They can rotate top already with the jump in from SEC, bringing Paparazzi down a little bit further. They trigger the Lincoln Sphere on him and these Lancers. They're in the back lines. They're creating so many issues. You can't even move forward. They're backing to get rid of him. Oh, you poor bastard. They're going to kill him up. The duel is up with the blade mail as well. TL is in the midst. They're going to bring down the ball back to Uxia. Everything is escalating quickly. Ori's trying to do what he can. KP wants to control him, but SEC, he'll rejoin the fight. He's picking off the heroes all on the sides. There goes your supports. 3 heroes from VG down. Ori wants to do more. Paparazzi, the man who's meant to be unkillable, is locked in with a dream call. A burrow strike forward. Queen of Pain will fall. And with it, the hopes of VG Gaming. 4 heroes down for so long. This has to be good game. Newbee are pushing the tier 4 towers. They know this is so firmly in the bag that Newbee, they have to be winning it now. There's the GG call out. Newbee have done it. A clean sweep. 3-0 in the grand final against VG Gaming.
If there was any question whether or not C was one of the best mids in the game, this series should dispel all doubt. How he brought them back from their treasures with that mid